right, so the first Wing Chun kicking technique is called the tanga. So basically, in the Chun Figthing form, we have this, and you lift it straight up, and then we come down to our double bong sao, right? So how we use it is when he has his leg on this side, same side as my lead leg. Okay, the shortest distance to him is his knee to my foot. Okay? Because I can't reach him with my hand if I stand here. But if I just lift my leg, I can reach him. So that's why the tanga is good for a longer distance. Okay? So before I can reach him, before he can reach me, I can actually reach him with his lead leg here on his knee. Okay? So what it's used for is not used for a push like that. It's more used for just to stop him in his tracks. Okay? So it's like he's going to punch and say, oh, what's that? On my knee. All right? So it's more of a distraction, and it's also used for stopping him in his tracks so he can't advance any further. All right? So that's the first one. It's a tanga. Okay? So we're not going to be using, just for the drill, we would just do that. Okay? You don't want to actually like go like that on the guy's knee because it can really seriously damage his knee. So just be careful. So the second Wing Chun kicking technique is called the side kick. All right? And remember we had the tanga. The side kick is used when he is a little bit further away, like there. And I can kick him with my side kick, like this. Okay? So you can't see, just move it this way. So side kick like that. Okay? You can see my tanga, I can't reach him here. But if I turn to the side, now I can reach him. Okay? So this side kick is used for a longer distance. So especially if you have time, the guy's coming in further away, he sees coming away, right? And I can reach him, right? But if he's really close, then this is better because he's already close. Okay? So the second one is the side kick. And what you want to do is to kick there, and then usually in the form we have this bong sao, right? Just in case his punch is coming through. All right. So that's the second Wing Chun kicking technique. You're going to do the third Wing Chun kicking technique that you need to know. And it's similar to the tanga, but now we're going to use the rear foot. The reason we use the rear foot is because he's going to turn his, he's going to change his stance. So now we're matching stances. Just left leg on left leg too. Now why do I don't want to use a tanga on this side? Well, if you look at this way, okay? If I use tanga on this side, it twists my body, and it's very hard to keep it structured. All right, unless you're really flexible, but I'm not that flexible, so it's not really ideal for me to kick his knee with my left foot, his left knee with my left foot. Now, you can probably say, how about the side kick? Well, you can do a side kick like this, and you can reach him, but the problem with that is that if I miss a side kick, look where I end up. I don't want to be here, right? He's behind me, he can do whatever he wants. So, what's a good kick to use? Well, there's the other tanga that you can use with your rear leg. So you can go like this. You see? You can go like that. So instead of using your left lead leg, you're going to use your rear leg. Come up and kick this way. Okay? So if he's coming in, I can stop him with my rear leg. The benefit is that it's more powerful because you're using the rear leg. But the downside is that it's a little bit slower because you can see it coming more. Okay? So usually I'll do a distraction up here and then I kick it down here. Up and then down. Alright, so that is the third Wing Chun kicking technique. Alright, are you ready for the final bonus kicking technique? Now this technique is not actually a Wing Chun technique, that's why I call it the bonus technique. Okay? So we ended up with this one where I use the rear leg, but what if he's further away, like there? I can't reach him with this. How do I kick? I don't want to do the side kick because if I miss, I'm going to end up here, right? Well, you can do this. When he's coming in, I use the flick kick over here, right into the balls, okay? So you see it this way. It's coming in, boom, flick kick right here. Okay, so you want to be fast, just flick right there. You don't want to actually kick this ball, kick it in the thigh, okay? So, right there. Very hard to see. Boom, okay? So I'm not going to lift it and then kick because he can probably block it. I want to go up in an angle like that, sorry. Okay. At the same time, what might be useful is if I actually slip and kick at the same time. Okay. Slip and kick at the same time. Okay. Another thing you can add is you can throw in a spear to distract it. So Like that. It's a spear. Boom. He knows I'm kicking, so he's back his knees. Okay. So if it's a further distance, instead of trying to stomp him because I'm trying to reach him here, right? I can just go here and then reach him here. Okay. Okay. So we call that a flick kick, or a I don't know. We just call it a flick kick, and the target will be the balls. And the reason it works well is because you can go around the thigh, right? If you do a Muay Thai kick, you have to use your shin, but then you're sticking your foot out so that it digs in between the crotch. Right, so that's the bonus kicking technique for you. And those are the 3 Wing Chun kicking techniques that you must know.